Hey guys, I'm Jess and welcome to today's video. So in honor of it being October and Halloween obviously being this month, I thought I would show you guys my favorite movies to watch on Halloween. Let's begin. Alright, so these are going to be in alphabetical order. First is Cujo. This was actually the very first horror movie I saw when I was a kid. I think I was either 9 or 10. It was on TV and I loved it ever since. I mean, it's not the greatest horror movie ever made, but I still like it. Second is Fatal Attraction. It's not really like a horror movie, it's like more like a thriller. I would still count it as a good Halloween type of movie because obviously there's like scares and suspense and all that jazz. It's actually one of my favorite thrillers ever. Next is The Fly. It's like an 80s horror movie with Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. And Jeff Goldblum, he's a scientist. He does this experiment that goes wrong. He transforms into a humanoid fly. It doesn't take things lightly. It is pretty gory. I love gore in horror movies. Next movie is It Follows. More recent movie, but I still love it. It's an indie film about this teenage girl who gets romantic with this guy, and it turns out he spreads some kind of supernatural force that follows her. It's interesting because when I say follows, it like walks very slowly. No matter where you are and you think it still walks out to follow you and find you. Pretty much a game of run away and hope for the best that you don't get attacked by this force, otherwise you know the consequences. It is a very well made movie and I recommend you check it out if you haven't yet. It's on Netflix. Next is Misery, classic Stephen King movie. Kind of like Cujo, I've seen this movie since I was a kid, maybe more like a preteen or young teenager or something like that. It's a classic story. I have yet to read the book, but I really want to. And it's such a classic, how can you not know about it, honestly? I'm a sucker for Stephen King stories and movies. Next, I'm not sure if this is per se a good Halloween movie, but Mother. First time I saw it, I was like shocked with how violent and graphic the last quarter of the movie was. I was very like WTF-y. After I found out the meaning behind it, I appreciated it even more. It's still suspenseful, very unsettling. Next, another classic Stephen King, Shining. In my opinion, it's like one of the best horror movies of all time. Definitely freaky, it's definitely scary, it's definitely creepy. It freaked me out the first time I saw it. It's on Netflix, so definitely watch it if you want to. The most recent movie, A Quiet Place. When I first saw it, I saw it in theaters and I was blown away by it. You wouldn't think just about the little things like silence and all that could contribute so much in a horror movie. And it is a really good movie. One of my top favorites of the year, actually. It was good, it was scary. Sorry, I completely forgot to mention one more movie, and that is Carrie. I don't know how I could have forgotten about that one. That's such a classic. Even though it was about 40 years ago, it still holds up really well today. How can you not call it a classic? I mean, come on. All of these movies here, I absolutely love them, and I recommend you check them out. That is all for this video, so if you enjoyed, give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe. There's plenty more good things to come, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!